my ass with this first game. Mariota throwing this bitch away. God damn, Mariota, you killing me, man.
Y'all already know. Period. Y'all already know.
I got all these bitches wanting to be Barbie dolls. Barbie dream house. He's saying he can't wait to marriage. Lifestyle with a bad bitch. This trip everlasting. Oh, yeah.
These hoes is nasty. Y'all niggas is tripping. Color Rush game, Cameron.
Bro, these niggas died. This nigga is so fucking trash. Nigga can't throw a fucking drag route. Nigga fumble twice, do
Who you
2
got,
picks.
bro?
Nigga fumble twice, do
Who
2
you got,
picks.
bro?
It's alright. Look at the preseason.
Who you got, bro?
It's alright.
It's not complicated. New and existing customers get a free Galaxy Z Flip 4 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
You got who?
I got the Bengals.
Yeah, I know that. I'm asking who you talking about.
Today,
I'm talking
Get up,
about
Jada.
from St.
trash
Louis,
ass.
Missouri,
Get up,
I'm back.
Jada.
it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA
My backup
Sports.
to me right now. I probably have a better game. I quit going for it on 4th down.
Mm-hmm. Finna win this. Finna win this 4 league in the next couple days. Hopefully win that
It's
shit.
St.
Hopefully just
Louis
finish that shit
taking on
tomorrow.
the Miami Dolphins.
It's the
I'm gonna
National
probably
Football
restart
League
some
presented by
practice.
EA Sports. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Miami Dolphins and our home team.
And our home team.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
My
Gaudin.
defense
And
pretty
who
solid,
has the
though.
edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Shit. My third string quarterback. Shit.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4
Oh, good
yards the
defense.
result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nice play right there.
Woo, Jalen Waddle.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
That nigga was moving fast. Shit.
He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Second and 13. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot. But not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franklin. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Off play action. Franklin escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Back to throw. Curtis. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
What's
Looking to
the
throw.
word?
Franklin.
Shit.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end.
Yes, sir.
And able to break one tackle.
Broke a bone in his hand.
Nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Damn, I'm supposed to send these photos late tonight and I forgot.
What do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 24.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Dolphins! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this division round.
For however many weeks it is before we see him in the Cowboys uniform on the field again. I mean, to put this in some perspective,
Matchup.
not only did the Cowboys become the only NFC East team for years, this was the highest scoring team.
Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Franklin. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw. finds the tight end Rodgers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 11. Hands it off out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try and run for it.
Oh my
And he takes it
goodness.
into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense.
Oh, the ball.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franklin. Throw left side complete. That's Gardner. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Franklin. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, it's Gardner. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franklin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think you earned yourself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want them to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Give him the ball now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 3. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On 1st and 10, Curtis.
Yeah.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Hell yeah. I traded for a back.
Back to throw. Curtis. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Off play action. Franklin. He finds his target, Beckham. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I hate to let you know, brother, but you're not starting.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This nigga Mariota cannot
Back
get
at the
fucking
2 now.
ball
Here's
out.
second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll look to throw. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And it's the Houston Texans who are not done yet as they eliminate the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got one half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
That's a kill shot all day.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for the Ravens. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm ready to make a big play.
Damn.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Franklin.
He'll throw that bitch away, though, but he thinks it's too fast.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball just Get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down low.
This will be
he on the
stopped
way to
about
the
2
ball,
yards
man.
shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Looking to throw.
Let me move.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw.
Yes.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett.
Obviously, did they take the point?
After taking it a little further. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Get in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Bro, how the fuck you over know that shit? This nigga's so trash. It pays to have a good quarterback, I tell you that. Shit. This food fucking cheese, bro. Wide open, you throw it big.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, let me out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. this time to the tailback. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do
Damn.
defensively.
I want to make sure.
Strength, quickness, he's the whole
You need
package.
to make sure
and that
that I
package just
do
wrapped up the
something
runner
good.
for a loss.
DJ Baby Cheetah.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap.
I think
We
he's
just see them
sleeping
as
over
big
there.
guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles.
Shit.
Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time
Got
he uses
bumped and
quickness
then
to make
ran
a play.
into
And
him.
a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Franklin. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go for a quarter, fellas. Something. Gotta do something.
And he'll give it here.
Oh, come on, y'all.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Y'all fucking trash, bro.
Off play action. Franklin.
Fuck.
He'll be hit as he
Oh, that's cool, though.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
A short kick to the 18. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Injuries should be off unless you. Oh.
So I don't think it's a deal where
Tomorrow's
the
not
offense
off.
doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If they gain more confidence, okay,
He
they
got
stopped this once, that's all right.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving it, make 'em
back
do it
out of
again.
that hoe. Well, you know, don't finish that shit
To
then.
advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Not restart this.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And
Doink.
now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
To start,
It's
everybody
running out of
does.
steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Greer, and he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Franklin. It's caught. Beckham. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
I just put pre-one.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
I don't want nobody.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call.
Yeah.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there for the Dolphins.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick, and the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw. Curtis completes this out left to Ruggs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And the Dolphins have got it. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
I asked what fella got Mariota in the back. Y'all clean up. Oh shit! I know. There we go. Got not deserve that number. So I gotta use it out.